How did you can people hear me? Well, I didn't even think I shared the link yet. How'd you guys get in here? I'm confused. I'm trying to figure out if I need to share this. I'm going to share it anyway. Audio? No audio? Oh, my headphones aren't plugged in. 1 second. Audio. Cool. Audio. Sweet. Thank you, guys. I'm going to share this on Patreon. I'm not sure how you weasels found your way in. One second, people. Though it seems like everybody somehow sniffed out this live, I'm going to post on Patreon to the general public. Not the general public, the general Patreon public. Link published. Cool. Yeah, R.I.P. Fanjeri. I know. Thought we were going to have him around for at least a couple years before he killed himself. What's everybody saying? We can hear you. I checked out Sam Hyde yet? Yeah, I heard about Sam Hyde. He sounds pretty fucking edgy, I'll say that. He also managed to get banned from YouTube. I think anybody who gets banned from YouTube, unless it's Alex Jones, might be a little too extreme for me. It's hard to get banned from YouTube, dude. Again, I've gotten one video taken down for some dry humping. That's it. Somebody says they've been a fan ever since the Benedict Arnold. Hell yeah, baby. That was the Facebook page I first started out. Somebody's saying leaked. What does that mean? Did this get out? Is this no longer a Patreon exclusive live stream? We're going to have to protect this a little bit. Caleb Daniels is saying there's a guy with a porn channel on the way to Portland to film the Antifa video. Might be worth looking into. Somebody said they got in contact with my merch company. They're getting a hoodie reshipped. Thanks, dude. I'm glad you figured out how to do that. People hit me up about the merch sometimes. They don't realize there's a company in New York that ships all that stuff out. I don't handle any of the shipping. They don't make it clear enough on their site, though, that they have a customer service department. So I understand why it can get frustrating for you guys. RDR is leaked, spelled with 2 E's like the vegetable. Things have not as good. Nikolai, what does that mean? Come on, dude. Yeah, 28 people here. You're right. This is definitely not a full-blown YouTube live stream. Friday Night Live. Love it. Hell yeah, Alexander. Where can we get the merch? Wesley, it's merchy.com. Merchy with 2 Y's. Or just Google Danny Mullen merch. It'll come up. Caleb, I'll either go tell him we're FBI agents and bust him, or I'll try to have sex with one of his porn stars. Thanks, Michael. Been watching the videos for a month. That's a little light. I want that stint of years to lengthen out. I usually don't let people speak to me if they've been watching for under 6. But because you're here on Patreon, you're dedicated, clearly. What's up, dude? Filming underage girls. Caleb, this guy sounds real sketch. What's up, King Danny? I do meth and fuck my cat. Hell yeah, James. I have the address, Caleb. Yeah, dude. We don't really have that locked down yet. I guess we could film that without too many businesses being open. It might be a good quarantine vid. Is getting on Facebook essential for getting exposure? Alexander asks. No. It was a quick way to get views, though, but the views don't mean as much. The fans aren't as dedicated. Where's the dude from that release, the Kraken? He's not here at the live stream. He's in Maryland, though. I was talking to him today. I'm going to go out and shoot. He's a wrestler. He's a second grade or some sort of elementary school art teacher, there's potential there. What I'd give for classes to still be in session and for me to get access to a second grade class, be the substitute art teacher, draw a swastika and a gaping vagina on my easel, teach him. On your Reddit, somebody put up RDR arrest record. Holy shit. Holy fuck, dude. I guess that's bad, but I really want to see it. I really want to see that. So I might have to post it here in the discussion. Any opinions on Aleister Crowley? I'm not familiar with him. We make some quality vids, very few views. Alexander, yeah. The sad thing about YouTube and Facebook, it's not the sad thing, is you have to be equally entrepreneurial to get your videos out there. Quality is not enough. It's got to be quality and it's got to be distributed correctly. It sucks, but that's what keeps the pussies out of this. If you have the fortitude and the talent, you'll make it. But you got to prove to the infinite intelligence of the world that you have the fortitude and the talent. It's a phrase from Think and Grow Rich. The infinite intelligence, the spirits. I was watching The Wizard of Oz today to study for a video we're going to do on it. And that movie's so old, they're talking about the infinites too. It came out in 1939. Think and Grow Rich came out in the 20s or 30s. That was the thing they said back then. Yeah, somebody's got to share me RDR's police report. That's insane. I probably shouldn't have mentioned it on the live stream because I guess those things are public record, and I just took a quick Google search. Mate, I used to leave comments on your videos when you started the Benedict Arnold. For people who don't know about the Benedict Arnold, thanks for being hardcore, dude. I appreciate that. That was the name of my Facebook page when I first started posting video content. I was afraid of having my name attached to it. I didn't want to see the chicks from college and my buddies from high school. Danny's trying a new comedy endeavor. Didn't that guy used to be a busboy and he went to UCLA? He's lost his fucking mind. I didn't want that to happen. So I came up with the Benedict Arnold, which is named after a sex move I pulled in San Francisco. And it was going to be a sketch thing with me and whichever buddies were in town or whichever buddies I could coax into being in the videos if I flew up to San Francisco or SAC. But it became pretty clear that it was just my thing. And it was going to be better for brand recognition if it just became Danny Mullen. I think if I can't put together a sentence, I got a few too many. Well, it's Friday night, baby. RDR police report. James, we can do meth together. Hell yeah. Nina, what's up? Good to see you again. Mate, I used to leave comments. Oh, sorry. I'm rereading stuff. I'm being like Austin last night. Pissed I missed the YouTube live stream. Keith, I put it back up. I didn't think it was that good. I was tired. And the thing that sucked is we had about 6 false starts on it. So the first intro I did was really fiery, full of jokes. I was stuffed with energy. Then Austin tells me, wait, we're not actually live. That happened 6 times. The mic was off at various points. He told me I was live and it was actually a countdown. So that dampened my spirits and it might have reflected in the entire live. Hopefully it was okay, though. I might not have said what I wanted to say very artfully or very humorously, but I got out some cool background stuff that some of you guys might care about. Thanks, though, Keith. I'm glad you're pissed. That proves you're hardcore. I haven't watched Tiger King, Mac. I need to be more on top of that. Staying up on the pop culture stuff. Part of me thinks maybe I shouldn't, and that's why my comedy is cool, is because it has nothing to do with what's cool at the moment. But my favorite comedians, and I talked about them a lot yesterday, the New York Opie and Anthony gang, I do like how they're always ripping apart whatever's in the news and talking shit on it. And part of me, I have been trying to read the LA Times in the morning, and I want to start watching whatever hot documentaries are coming out so I can give my take on them and you people be interested in that. Because right now, I'm watching comedy from the mid-90s. I'm reading books from the 1800s. My head's very much in the past, and I'm going to make a little bit of an effort to fix that. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get back to where I was to continue reading what you guys have written. How's it going, Danny? It's going good, Logan. Wrapping up my week. Gonna do some work tomorrow until about 3 p.m. Then I'm driving up to Santa Barbara to hang out with my girlfriend. I like going up there. It's an escape. She's got a nice, clean apartment. We go to restaurants. There's a beach. It's a good escape. The drive up there is a seaside drive, too. I'm sure a lot of you guys don't live in California. We're pretty lucky. It's expensive to live out here, but it is breathtakingly beautiful. We have the deserts. We got that sea. I love it. It's great for filming. There's so much variety in the terrain out here in the cities that I wouldn't want to be a content creator in any other state. I like what I do. I'm sort of a nature journalist, an outdoor documentarian. And I wouldn't want to do it anywhere else, man. How have you dealt with heartbreak, Danny? SMFTV, I talked about it a lot on the live stream yesterday, that you can't really deal with it. The only advice I can offer is don't drink to mask the pain. Never drink to mask any pain. The answer is always move forward. And moving forward means working harder on yourself, working harder on your project or your job, whatever is your focus in life. Sleep better. Go meet a new girl. The answer is never to get fucking hammered and call her up in a blackout at 1 a.m. But it hurts, dude. I was talking on the live stream last time about how an entire summer I had my heart broken after my first girlfriend dumped me, and it never really went away for a full year. I remember I talked to her, or I saw her on campus at UCLA a full year after she dumped me, and we just had a couple cordial words. And I went right back to that I love this girl mindset, and the pain started all over again. So don't be in contact with the girl that breaks your heart. Trip to Europe once the lockdown is over. Fucking West Side. Things my dad forgot to teach me video. It sounds pretty high concept. I'm not sure what my dad forgot to teach me. RDR stint was bittersweet. Caleb, I fucking agree, man. The guy was a rock star. There's a dude who has a clips channel for the Leo and Danny show, a podcast I do with Leo. All of his most viewed clips are the ones with Rat Dick in the thumbnail. He changed, man. He had no perspective. He thought having 7,000 Instagram followers made him Michael Jackson. And when I was working in restaurants in San Francisco, I thought having 400,000 YouTube subscribers would make me John Bon Jovi. So I can understand that mindset. But now that I'm here, you realize that my life hasn't changed that much and I'm not important. I'm just a guy who works a job. It's a little more creative and fun than most people's, but it's still just a job and I'm just a person. So I don't think doing everything he did in response to the 7,000 Instagram followers was warranted. Sorry, guys. How differently do you express your persona online as a different person than you are in reality? Don't give me some Danny Mullen persona response. Colin, I'm going to stick my fist up your ass. Fuck you, dude. I'm this guy round the clock from January till December. No, I'm pretty different off camera. It's true. When I'm around my girlfriend on the weekends, I'm quiet. I'm super polite to everybody in public. I talk to checkout people. I say please and thank you and call everybody sir. I'm vastly different in real life. And it's strange because I'll be having a conversation with the barista and he'll be wearing a stupid hat. And I'll think, thank God it's not Saturday, because if this was Saturday and Nico was here, I'd be talking shit to this guy to his face right now. But I'm not in entertainment mode. What I'm doing on camera is I'm taking away the filter between what I think and what I say. Because I know the unfiltered thoughts are the thoughts that you people are having too. If somebody says something stupid, we all think it's stupid. If somebody's fat and out of shape, for instance, if like a fucking if a handsome guy is walking down the street holding hands with a fat chick, all of us are going to think, why is that guy wasting his time with that porker? We're not going to fucking say that, but that's my job, is to say that so we can all have a collective shared laugh over my honesty. I was the one who leaked the arrest record. Wow. You are doing God's work, Keith. Oh, kidnapping. Wow. I didn't know anything about that. Keith, I don't know whether to say that's funny or be upset, because I just hope Rat Dick doesn't go on a killing spree, and I hope we're not all his enemies after he gets out of jail. How much did I make from yesterday's live stream? Dude, at first I thought a lot, but I learned soon that YouTube takes 30%. It was $2,700 in raw donations, of which YouTube takes 30%, and then I paid Austin too. Still a lot of money for a fucking night. I mean, I'm not complaining at all. It'll be like $1,600 is what I'm going to pocket, but then I have to pay taxes, and my tax rate's going to be a lot higher than it used to be now, because I'm finally making money for once in my life. And LA is super expensive, and my props are super expensive. I'm Smog the Dragon, dude. I'm sitting on the pile of gold as it accumulates. My plan is whenever I make an increment of $10,000, which I'm about to have $10,000 in my bank account for the first time ever, I'm going to put it in a high-interest savings account with Charles Schwab Bank and just never touch it. Every time I make $10,000, I'm just going to put it away and then start from scratch. And then I'm going to have to make money fucking quick. A live stream here, some cameos, make some new merch to keep myself afloat until I make 10 grand again and then put it away. I am so afraid of being broke because I did it for so long, and I just want to be responsible with my money. We need Raven back for sexual assault guy too. Caleb, I have no means of contacting Raven. Well, there aren't too many Ravens. It probably wouldn't take much of a search. Daddy, I don't go on Reddit. That's a wasteland. I refuse to go on there. We need Raven back. I agree, though, Caleb. Yeah, Caleb, I agree. Playing your abused girlfriend. Was I talking about that yesterday? I forgot about that. Can't send photos on Patreon. Well, I don't know where I'm going to see the arrest record. Nikolai sent it to me on Instagram. I'll check it out. Expect a video of you pulling the Benedict Arnold on your friends this upcoming semester. Okay, Jimbo. Hopefully college resumes, so upstanding gentlemen like you get a chance to Benedict Arnold. It'd be a huge shame if you couldn't. What's my diet like? Jay Risk asks. Risk. Yeah. A lot of pre-made food, to be honest. I don't have a lot of time to be doing dishes, to be prepping things, to put a bunch of sauces in a saucepan and mix them up, to preheat the oven, to chop up celery and then distribute it evenly over the dish. I got shit to do. So I get a lot of pre-made salads from Trader Joe's. I get ingredients I can just throw together in a frying pan and then eat afterwards. Just like Jackhammer Jeremy, a lot of organic grass-fed ground beef, vegetables, frozen cauliflowered rice, peanuts, chicken. It's embarrassing. My diet's embarrassing, but it's quick. It costs me about $100 each time I go to the supermarket, and I go once a week, maybe a little more than once a week. Daddy, I appreciate that. Daddy Sassen says, congrats on the stream. You definitely deserve that money. Hey, I appreciate that, man. It makes me feel good. It makes me, having a solid income from this makes me feel like it's worth it if I get arrested. It's worth it if I get punched. It's worth putting in the long hour, hiring camera guys, not just to shoot once a week, maybe twice if we need to do it. I feel a lot better about giving my all to this, knowing that it's becoming something where I can not just sustain myself, but save up some money and actually get ahead in life, which I've never been able to do. Adam Minnie's admitting he's not a Patreon and he crashed this stream. Well, he's saying kind things, so it's okay. Trying to finish my workout so I can watch Danny fucking Mullen and get HIVH. Human immunodeficiency virus. I don't know what the H stands for. I was trying to work that out and do a joke. We all know you're beating off, dude. I'm about to do that too. Take sketch ideas from the crowd. I'm not sure what the crowd is. I don't like taking sketch ideas either. One thing I'm doing right now, though, is I'm taking a sketch from a show called Mr. Show, and I'm turning it into a live action prank type thing. So I don't like to lift things directly ever, but if it's old enough, I like to reinterpret it for modern use. I think it's a total foul to steal something from a modern comedian or a modern show, but once 15, 20 years pass, it becomes open to reinterpretation. That's my philosophy. Have you ever filmed a video, but then while editing realized it was trash, that you didn't know whether you should post it or not? If so, what one or have you done? Lane, I did a video at UC Berkeley called Trump Guy at UC Berkeley, and we filmed it with a really shitty camera, and it was really, really early into my YouTube career. So I wasn't a good performer, wasn't really a good writer, and that's the only one that I've just thought this is a piece of shit. We shot on Easter Sunday with me in a Jesus costume, and it was so last minute. We had so little material prepared. I think it's going to be hard to get much good footage out of that. But I don't beat myself up because we did it last minute with no planning. We just thought, hey, if this goes well, it's money in the bank. If it goes poorly, maybe it's just a couple clips to add on to a different video. A full video that I've dedicated an entire day to, though, I've been lucky enough that hasn't happened. Thank you, Caleb. Appreciate you, brother. It's kidnapping, domestic violence, assault with deadly weapon, defacement of property. Dude, that is fucking serious. All right, I'm trying this link. I just got sent. Keith just sent me let me see. Can I get that link again, guys? I got to check this out. That link didn't bring anything up. How much money did you make from yesterday's? I'm probably going to make about $1,600. How is Fanjeri doing right now? Fanjeri can turn his life around. Sad to see him fat and lazy. Yeah, I definitely want Fanjeri to get in shape. He certainly struggles with it. Everything will be better about his life if he gets into shape. He'll be happier. He has issues with depression sometimes. Chemically happier, I'm talking about. I'm not a scientist, but I know there are hormones that don't flourish in your body, happiness-making hormones, unless your waist is down below a 34, 36, and that's not the case for him. And then also just the self-confidence from being able to talk to girls, have your clothing fit better. I want it for him. I want him to get back down into shape, for sure. State Highway 1. Oh, yeah. Can you turn on subtitles? Am I quiet? I don't know how to turn on subtitles. Otherwise, I absolutely would. I'm sorry, dude. I don't know how to turn on subtitles. What's up with Austin, man? The racist sound guy, as he was called. I don't know. Austin does a good job, man. If I release the Kraken and I live in Australia, would you come? I'm not sure, man. I have to decide if I'm even going to leave the Kraken up anymore. The Kraken's it's a lot of responsibility, which I know it's ridiculous for me to say going out somewhere and getting drunk for $3,000 is a lot of responsibility. But I like my health and my schedule and my normal life during the week, and it gets upset when I have to go cross country and party. Canada's being thrown around for the Kraken. I need to renew my passport. Who did Arate kidnap? Holy shit. Some dude named Aiden's talking shit. I don't go out on Friday night. Get rid of Aiden from the stream. Fucking got him. Have you seen Kenny versus Spenny yet? Nah, dude, I haven't watched it yet. I've been watching Mr. Show. Just watched a Mark Norman stand-up special. It was dynamite. One of you guys recommended. Who did I just watch today? I'm sorry. Let me tell you, because I did take one of your recommendations, and I can't believe the name's escaping me right now. Who did I watch this morning? I started my Andy Kaufman. There we go. I started my morning watching a full Andy Kaufman special, and it was very interesting. Guy's a good bongo player. And his lounge lizard character is delightful. Yeah, I'm sorry, non-US people. Dan, it's me again. I want to take back your contemptuous comments for all albinos. If I have an albino here in the stream, that is fantastic. I wish there were pictures so you could show yourself. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get... First girlfriend thing's relatable, says Logan. Yep. We've all gone through it, man. A video on a scene from The Big Lebowski. I saw it once, and I can't recall any scenes jumping out to me to be filmed. I'm doing a Wizard of Oz video. I just watched the movie, taking notes, already took notes, rather, reading articles on the meaning behind it. It's a parable about populism. And there's very little about that I can adapt for a modern day context. But there's a fear of technology and a hatred of technology in it. Not so much in the movie, but in the book. And there's something I think I can do with that. Your aunt stole $53 million to build a ranch, and now she's in prison. Stealing $53 million is impressive. If you steal that much, you should just get it. All the Queen's horses. Danny is big simp on the weekend. Big simping. Hell yeah. Thank you, Ashtickson. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. %. That's fucking insane. People are saying I should set up a different link so YouTube doesn't get that chunk. We're going to be live streaming at least once a month. I don't want to do it every week because eventually I'm going to run out of shit to talk about. And it's going to become the same thing. Whereas here, it's a little more personal and laid back and slow. So I don't mind doing this a couple times a week or once a week. Ash Dixon, you got to tell me how to pronounce that. Just said he opened his first high interest savings, put $2,000 in, and plans to put in at least $1,500 a month into it. That's aggressive, man. That's great. My roommate makes $80K a year, and he only saves $2,500 a year and puts it in his savings. They always used to tell me when I was younger, like, a dude visited our frat house. My parents always beat the drum. Put your money away when you're young. The interest will go insane, and it'll be like $6 million by the time you're 65. Well, it's tough when the only thing in my bank account is like $7 my mom gave me, and that was the case for my entire 20s. Hopefully, it's not too late now that I'm 30 to start investing. But yeah, man, if you're already on top of that shit, I assume you're a little younger than me. That's so tight. That's great. You familiar with the show Cold Ones? Churdley's is on it. You should go on and ask him about it. Cold Ones. Let me check it out. 900,000 subscribers. Yeah, this has a lot of views. Fuck yeah, I'd go on this shit. Churdley's with a cool 800,000 views 7 months ago. Thank you for the heads up. I'd love to. Can we start in the Oasis cover band? Only if I can sing. was going to sing some Oasis. I'm not feeling it right now. You're the best, man. Keep it up. Thanks, Calvin. Appreciate you, bro. Cosmo, looking into using Streamlabs for donations. They only take 30 cents of donations, no matter the amount. Yeah, nearly half going to YouTube. I just don't know, Cosmo, how integrated that thing is. So you also have to think about if they have to leave YouTube, A, if that's going to make people more reluctant to donate, and B, if the YouTube algorithm is going to punish you for sending people away. I don't think it'd be a huge issue. And some YouTube has claimed that's a myth, but I've heard a lot of YouTube guru guys who have channels just based on helping people grow their channels. They say that it's a bad signal to the algorithm, even if you have merch links and Patreon links in your description. I can't heed that because I don't get AdSense, and the content's going to not exist if I don't make some money. And it hasn't killed me, I don't think. But I'm a little hesitant. Might be worth it, though. Yeah, 30% was fucking rough, dude. Celebrity MMA match, you and one of the Paul brothers? I fucked them up. Can you explain what the Benedict Arnold is? The Benedict Arnold is when you and your buddy are double teaming a chick, or you and two buddies are triple teaming a chick, and you stealthily back away, get yourself to the brink of climax, jerk off, and then right as you're ejaculating, you run over and you come on one of your buddies. It's a betrayal, just like Benedict did in the Revolutionary War. Keith, what's your internet upload speed? Because holy shit, it keeps cutting out. Broderick, fuck. Yeah, we were on a hardwired system last night. Plus, I got a wall through this Wi-Fi. Here's the reason I'm doing it here. I'm sorry. I have an air conditioner in my room. It's the only room in the house with air conditioning. Grass-fed beef, Danny. Hell yeah. Keith, I don't know, man. I don't really have an opinion on you taking it down or not. It's up. It's probably going to get reposted. A ton of people have already seen it. I don't know. I don't know if you remember, but I'm Tyler on Patreon. You can call me that instead of Daddy. What's up, Tyler? I'll call you Tyler from now on if I can remember. I'm sorry. Crash Zoom classes. That shit's hilarious. Rob, Nelk already has done the shit out of it, and they've done it pretty damn well. But now also Jack Denmo and even Balin fucking Levine are piling on. So I just don't want to follow in their footsteps. Oh, is this? No, there's no way this is Tyler from the pig video. Yeah, there's no way this is fucking Virginia Tyler, Crate Daddy Dave. Recently, eating live animals in Chinatown keeps getting recommended. Yeah, relevant, dude. It's a shame we didn't make bat stew that day. Super Bowl predictions. Also, Super Bowl's in Tampa this year. Wow. Good excuse to come to Florida and see your ex-favorite team if they make it. Jimbo knows. Jimbo follows my shit closely. Hardcore Football Man video, possibly. Dude, isn't it amazing that I relinquished Tampa and then this happened? For people who aren't following football, Tom Brady, the greatest quarterback of all time, left New England. Nobody really expected him to. Or if he did, they certainly didn't expect him to land in Tampa Bay. And I decided I was going to start cheering for Tampa Bay in 2014. I selected them as my team because they had the worst record in the league. They blew, and I was supporting them as a joke. Last season, they had a more or less even record. So I joked, they're getting too good. I'm going to start cheering for the Bengals, who now have the worst record in the NFL. Right after I did that, they get Tom Brady. He goes down to Tampa Bay. Rob Gronkowski, the legendary tight end, follows Tom Brady down there. And then plus Tampa's got two of the best receivers in the league. I guess their defense is gnarly. They're going to be must-watch football this year. And I can't cheer for them because now I'm a Bengals fan, apparently. I'm still going to watch all Tampa Bay's games. Getting kicked out of Super Bowl, Jerry and Iggy, that would be out legendary, dude. Jake Riley, you're a fucking virgin. Get laid, quit being a pussy. Super Bowl costs too much, probably. Yeah, to get everybody in. Nico, Inland Iggy, at the very least, me and Nico, it'd still be a ton of money. Do you play video games? I don't play video games. I don't really have time, man. And that's nothing against you if you do play video games. Plenty of people are very productive playing video games. But just for what I want to do, it's a full-time, round-the-clock job. And what time I take off, I'm in bed reading a book because I've read that it fucks with your sleep if you're looking at a screen 2 hours before bedtime, which I'm doing right now because I'm going to go to bed at 10. Do a casting couch style sketch. I was thinking about doing some sort of bang bus thing, not like Steve Green did it back in the day, but picking up a random guy and a random girl and trying to get them to have sex with each other in the van. Ken in the Spank Chain t-shirt. Hell yeah, baby. From the Show Your Tits video. Playlist for Patreon members. Let me do this. I'm just going to screenshot because you guys keep asking me. I'm going to screenshot my homepage with the artists that I've just recently played. And of course, right when I do this, let me go artists. Yeah, I'm going to screenshot right now my top. And there's just a selection of bands I've been listening to. I'm going to put those up when I'm done here. Your podcasts have genuinely changed my life, says Colin. You and Leo are so good for each other on that show. You really open up and say some real shit. Probably would have quit my job if I couldn't listen. Thanks, Colin. That's what we go for, man. We do make a lot of real confessions. We've both gotten in a lot of trouble for things we've said on the podcast with girlfriends, with roommates. Both of us. Both gotten in trouble with our girlfriends. Both gotten in trouble with our roommates. Leo's cried. I've confessed some dark shit. It's good stuff, man. Ashton. Okay, it's just Ashton without the vowels. Thank you, Ashton. Cold ones with Danny to be the shit. I'd be fucking down. I'll go to Australia. I'll go to Australia for cold ones. Damn, when you say your buddy, I assume Foo. He's got a sets, but fucking he should have. Ashton, come on, dude. You got to write better than that. What does that even say? I'm eager to answer a question on Foo though. He's got a lot of assets, but fuck, he should save more. Foo spends a lot of money on alcohol and food, but I think Foo is so rich that it's equivalent to putting some quarters in a parking meter for you and I. And he's got, you're right, assets. He owns apartment complexes, which is sort of like saving. I'm not a financial guru, dude. I have to go reread any of the financial books I've read and plus read more now that I have more than negative $2,000 in my bank account. Antonio is an albino Danny Mullen fan. You got me. I'm going to your Instagram. I got to see this. I'll do a video with you if you're anywhere on the West Coast. If you're a legitimate albino fan, that's sweet. Let us see. Yeah, dude, you are nice and pale. From the Maryland Fried Chicken. Yeah, clearly you don't live West Coast. What's up though, bro? Streamlabs is the main platform all streamers use for donations. Go to any Twitch live stream on YouTube live stream and you'll see it being used. Okay, dude. Fuck. That sucks. I feel like YouTube just stole a bunch of money from me. Daddy/Tyler, right? Yeah, the Ethernet cord. That's what we were doing the mainstream on last night. I got to get one for here too because I do this so much now. 100-foot ether cord. If the coronavirus continues like this for months, I've come to terms with it. I know I can always go out into the desert or to some shit town, just snoop around and make content. I'll adapt my stuff for less people out on the street. Something that's nice about it. There's no pressure. Everybody else is inside doing Zoom prank videos. And so I feel if I make any effort at all, it's going to be respected and people are going to be happy with it. It does take a lot of pressure off. When the economy is open and everything's normal, I feel as if people want a higher level of content from me. Whether or not that's true, I'm not sure, but it's psychologically, it's relieving. Eating live animals in Chinatown's an underrated video. Yeah, man, we filmed it just in a couple of hours, fucking around. I like that, man. I've put a lot of pressure on myself recently to have these gigantic masterpiece videos, which I like doing. I love the satisfaction of putting together something that's really special. But there's also magic in just throwing something together and not worrying if it's going to be something that people are going to be commenting, oh, Danny Mullen is a comic genius, or oh, this is the best video you've ever made. Just get an old chef I used to work with and get some fucking live turtles and cut their heads off. Yeah. I think now that I've been around for longer, I've been creating for longer, I'm getting more comfortable and I'm less afraid of failure, so I can do more relaxed videos like that. Less afraid of failure, you know. Jackhammer Jeremy says any kind of injury is thinning the herd. Hell yeah, daddy. Bucks games are going to be sweet this year. Joe Mixon and Radek Ralph might get along. Yeah. Ashton, definitely more Jesse Hiss. Jesse Hiss, if I bring back any character, it's going to be him. That is a fucking great video, dude. That I've said this a couple times. That and the video that followed it, the I'm yelling rape and target video, those I think are the two best I've done this year. Jiu-jitsu videos up there too. Apocalypse Now, the picking up girls in bookstores. This last coronavirus Slab City video is really good. Jesse Hiss and Cheb. I'm going to do a video with Churleys where we're going to be new metal motocross bros. We're going to ride around on fucking like BMX bikes with pegs and just be new metal bros. Yeah, sleep's important to me, man, and it's been a little harder for me to get on it. I'm going to sign off pretty soon, actually, guys, because I have to go to bed. What helped me at the beginning of the year is I had written down in my goals that I was going to get up at 6 a.m. every morning from January 1st until March 30th, and I did that. But now that it's not written down in my goals, I've been a little more lackadaisical. Sometimes I wake up at 7, like this morning I woke up at 7, but I got to get back on 8 hours of sleep, getting up at 6. Thoughts on Ratic being in jail? I mean, I wasn't there, dude. I had nothing to do with it. It's unfortunate. It's really fucking unfortunate, man. What is one thing you notice that separates the great YouTubers, entertainers from lesser ones? Caring about the craft and not just doing it to get famous and get rich and get pussy is what separates them. The people who genuinely love it and are fulfilling their destiny in life by doing it. And honestly, there aren't a whole lot of those people on YouTube. Yesterday's stream, Mark, I've said it a couple times. It was 2,700 raw money, but YouTube takes 30%. And I gave Austin 200, which was a little hasty, I think, now because I didn't realize they were going to take 30%. So it's it got skimmed down quite a bit to closer to 1,500. It's hard like Beetlejuice for your crew. I would love to. I wouldn't want to clean up for him, though. Howard Stern had handlers just bring Beetlejuice to him, and then he left. I'd be responsible for cleaning up the shit. Beetlejuice shits his pants all the time, people. Yeah. somebody's goat Tom Brady is saying that Bitcoin, if I haven't already, cash is being printed on the daily, thus your savings are being diminished daily. He's saying inflation wipes out savings, which is true. Yeah. It's tough, dude. I suck at the stock market. I suck at Bitcoin. I suck at any kind of futures markets. So I think my thing is I just got to make as much money as I can and just try to save it the best. So somebody's asking about Fu, my buddy from Vegas. In the future, when you are more financially stable and have money to go put down on stuff, would you ask the Fu man for help on investing? Totally, with real estate. And a couple of guys who are wretched captains on here in the $25 tier, they're real estate guys themselves. So I actually have a lot of wealthy buddies in real estate, and that's something I would like to invest in. But investing in real estate, you got to have $100,000 in the bank before anything materializes. And one of them said the first thing I should do is buy a house, so I'm not squandering money on rent. Though, I mean, I pay like $1,500 a month in rent here, which is a lot, but it doesn't feel like a whole lot compared to what some people are doing. East Coast again, New England. I don't have any plans right now, Logan. It's okay, Keith. Yeah, it's public record. The view posted it's hard to get mad at you. My dad has Bucks season tickets. Might be able to get discounts on SB tickets, but I'll let you know. Dude, I'll come to a fucking Bucks game, just regular season. The frog bashing part is the best. LOL. What were we talking about, Broderick? I don't remember that. Is that from? Oh, killing the frogs. Yeah, I used a cleaver on them. I think I cut them. How many patrons do you follow on Instagram? I'm not sure. I don't know. I follow Mark from Germany for sure. Me following people, I usually just don't really follow any more people. But if somebody says something nice or to me, or I'll just sometimes feel nice and follow them back. The Antonio, Mr. Albino, saying you don't even drop a follow, comment, or like. I'm signed out on my browser. I'm signed out of all Instagram, so I can't follow from here. I try to make it really hard for me to access any social media on my computer or phone so I don't get distracted. Fu is also an underrated character. We only see him when you're in Vegas. Yeah, because he lives there, which you probably understood. He's crazy, dude. He's a fucking party animal. And he's down to be on the channel because he has so much money and he's got nothing to lose. He's got fuck you money. Calvin's offering some kind words of encouragement. Thanks, dude. Alexander, appreciate you, brother. It's cool to see you on. It'd be cool to see you on PKA again soon, man. Might have meant the fish or whatever. I hit it way too hard. Yeah, that was the fish, dude. That was the fish that I couldn't kill with the club. Yes, the guy who said buy a house is 100% correct. The rent that you cover mortgage with the rent and get another one is basically free, is how I see it. Yeah. You sound like you know your shit, dude. Ashton. All right, guys, I wrapped up all the questions for tonight. I'll do another one of these next week. I'll plan it a little more in advance. I'm sorry. Toward the end of the week, I've been putting in such long days since Monday. I start to fall apart a little bit and not be as organized. But this is cool hanging out with you guys. Enjoy your Friday night. Thanks for being patrons. I don't know. We'll call it like Tuesday or Wednesday next week. Spyro has potential. Good night, Nina. And I agree, Jimbo. Later, guys.